In today's devlog, I'm gonna show you a new enemy that we have added to Billy's Nightmare. But more about that later. First, I wanna show you some changes that we have made to a couple of our other enemies based on your feedback. In Devlog 28, I showed you our new UFO enemy that we have added to the movie studio level. The UFO is an enemy that chases after Billy and stops to spawn 3 circles of bullets. Our problem with the UFO was that it had no way to warn the player that it was about to attack. To solve this, we added a sound effect that would play 1 second before the attack started. But many people commented saying that it was a bad idea to rely only on audio to warn the player that the UFO was attacking. So in combination with the audio warning, we have now added a new sprite for the UFO, where it lowers a section of the ship and reveals some red cannons. The idea is that this is where the projectiles come from, even though they spawn a bit more centered in the UFO. This new sprite will hopefully make it a bit easier to see that the UFO is about to attack. We also got some comments about our clapperboard enemy and how it was too similar to the book monster from the school level. And yeah, besides their sprites, they are basically the same. Some people suggested that we should make the clapperboard shoot some bullets. But we wanted the clapperboard to remain a melee enemy, so to make it more challenging, we instead increased its movement speed and also made it update its path more often. So now it moves towards the player more aggressively. The clapperboard is of course still very easy to kill, but it was never meant to be a super strong enemy to begin with. So, with those changes out of the way, let's take a look at our new enemy. Instead of just adding a lot of scary monsters to our new movie studio level, we figured it would make sense that Billy accidentally might have watched another kind of movie. Perhaps some kind of movie that he shouldn't have watched until he turned 18. So we decided to add an adult film actress who would spawn deadly hearts when kissing. An attack that was inspired by the digits spawned by the math teacher. But to make the actress a bit more challenging and unique, we decided to also give her a whip as a melee attack. At first, the actress would pick a direction towards the player and then stick with that direction even if the player moved. But this made the whip attack way too easy to avoid. So now she always aims towards the player, making it almost impossible to avoid the attack unless you're not dive rolling or running out of her range. Today's devlog was a bit shorter than usual, and that's because we've been super busy working on a new boss for the movie studio level, which I can hopefully show you in the next devlog. But until then, I would love to hear your feedback. What do you think about our changes and the new enemy? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.